Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. It's your girl Menina back with the Legacy Book Bar Sip and Chat. So tonight I might not have a guest with us tonight, and that is okay. You know, things happen, miscommunication is quite okay. So if I don't have a guest tonight, what I'm going to do is just give you some quick updates on some different things and events that Legacy Book Bar is going to have in this next half of the year. So if you've been following us on Instagram and Facebook, I just celebrated a birthday, 39 years old, not quite 40 yet. So that lets you know, for those that know me, 40 is going to be all the way lit next year for me. And I also got married on my birthday. So happy anniversary to my husband. He is a great supporter of us here at Legacy Book Bar. So shout out to the Hubs on 9 years together and a lifetime to go. I also want a quick shout out to some of our great supporters of Legacy Book Bar. We have Mocha Memoirs Press, Divine Legacy Publishing, Created by Mo Graphic Design, created This Is Mine, not web design, I'm sorry. She is a illustrator, and as well as some great other companies. Unfortunately, I cannot think of them at the top of my head because I can't find my notepad that I had all the company names, but just shout out to some of the amazing Black-owned businesses that are out there. Thank you so much. If you know of any Black-owned businesses, please shout them out. Please make sure that you support them. Please tag another Black-owned business. This is how we're going to keep our Black dollars in our community. So just make sure that when you see another Black-owned business owner, you just give them that I see you, and just let them know that you appreciate what it is that they are doing for our community. Also, so we have some amazing events coming up. We just had our June book of the month, and we discussed Beverly Jenkins' Bring on the Blessing, that we affectionately call Bob One, in her Facebook fan group. She has graciously decided to be a part of our live podcast. We are working on some dates, so as soon as I hear back from her, she is going to be live on our podcast. As you know, you can view us live on Facebook and on YouTube on Friday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please make sure that you share this broadcast and the many others, and subscribe to the pages for Legacy Book Bar. We have some amazing authors with Legacy Book Bar. We have interviewed some great authors that are not a part of Legacy Book Bar, at least not yet, but they have had an amazing story to be told. They came aboard on our Be Bold, Be Heard campaign, and they answered the call. So if you are a Black author, it does not matter what genre that you write in. If you have a story to be told and you want us to hear about it, please feel free to email us at legacybookbar@gmail.com, and just caption the email with Be Bold, Be Heard, and let's get you on our podcast. We want to hear what you have to say. Our authors are so creative. I love reading. And those that know me and know I am an avid reader. I go hard for our Black authors because I think it's positivity in pen, it's positivity in art, and the stories that these authors are able to tell is art on a piece of paper, and everyone should have access to these works of art. So if you've never joined us here and this is your first time seeing us live, feel free to go to the legacybookbar.com and see some of the great books that we have in stock. If you didn't know, Legacy Book Bar caters to Black self-published authors in all genres. We're not exclusive, but we definitely cater to them. Their works deserve to be on bookshelves, and we here at Legacy Book Bar have made sure that we have created the shelf for them to be able to see their work. So if you have kids, nieces, nephews, cousins, you're a school teacher, you like urban lit, you like romance, you like self-help, please make sure that you go to www.legacybookbar.com. We have some amazing book titles. We are steadily getting in more. Pretty soon we'll have some cookbooks available. We're getting a crime thriller released soon. We actually have in stock now that you're able to order. So whatever your heart's desire when it comes to reading, we have it here at Legacy Book Bar. I'm actually going to show you some of the books that we actually have in stock. So what recently has come in stock is Terrence Watkins' book called Beauty of the Edge. This is a crime thriller. It's written by a male author, and he lives right here in Baltimore. So why not purchase this amazing crime thriller? I, yes, have already read the book, and it is edge of the seat thrilling. One thing you will learn about us here at Legacy Book Bar: Black owned. Our authors are Black. The characters are Black. We are associated with 3 Black-owned, female-owned publishing companies. So you have the trifecta of greatness when you purchase a book here at Legacy Book Bar. So we want to shout out, because now we're going to go over to our babies, and shout out to Divine Legacy Publishing. We have, I believe, total of 11 signed authors from Divine Legacy Publishing, where their authors are in our store. So the newest one that has come to us is by Dr. Pam Misher, and she has 3 book series of the Carter series. So we have Carter Meets a New Friend, we have Carter and His Special Night Out, and we have Carter Makes a Christmas Decision. These books were graphically done by Manicia Steele. She is a fan favorite here of Legacy Book Bar. If you've been following us, that you know our fabulous logo with our book club logo with the lady on the table was done by Maya Steele. She is great, super talented. So if you're looking for her, if you're looking for an illustrator for a children's book or a logo, send us a DM, send us an email. We'll make sure that you get in contact with her. Also by DLP, newest one we have is A Leader Within. It's a mom and her daughters. They also co-wrote a book together. So we have some amazing stories by some amazing people, and it's positivity in words. And of course, you know, our brown and Black babies, they need as much positivity as they possibly can get, be it in paper, be it in video. It's positivity in what you see, what you hear. So when they have access to it, they tend to do really, really well. So you just want to make sure that we're keeping that up with them. We also have a book called Who Made You by Angelita Dawkins. Book on Who Made You embraces opportunity to teach children about their identity as God's child through the colorful, exciting story of creation. So this book is really, really good. Kids can understand that they are different, doesn't matter what their religion is, and then just making sure that you respect people no matter what their religion is. So this is a really, really good book to have. You can also pair this with Jesus Is My Best Friend. We have that in the Spanish version right now. We are working to get English paperback and hardback back in stock because that flew off of our shelves. Amazing, amazing titles. Please feel free to look through the website. Legacy Book Bar will hopefully be back in the mall come the fall. We have some amazing events coming up where you'll be able to see us in and around. We're just working on some dates. So don't forget about us. We are still here. The book lady is still around, is what apparently I'm affectionately called when I'm at White Marsh Mall. And if you have not joined our latest book club, you're going to want to join us because we have nationally best-selling author, AC author, joining us on July 24th. And we are talking about her paranormal romance, Temptation Rising. Cover is fire. This book is fire. So just make sure that you purchase this in time to talk about this book and talk about it with AC author. You're going to want to make sure you're here. You don't want to miss it. Everyone has seen the save the dates flyers that have gone out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. As you know, well, you might not know because I just sent the save the dates. So let me tell you what the save the dates are for. We are hosting a in-person event, our first ever for our second anniversary. As you know, last year, COVID came through with all the fire and the thunder, and no one could go anywhere. So we're going to be able to do this year what I wanted to do last year for our second anniversary. So some of the authors that are associated with Legacy Book Bar, also some authors that are not necessarily with Legacy Book Bar are able to participate. We are going to have a 2-day event. So the first day, we're going to have a book fair. So if you want to get a book signed by one of the authors that you've already purchased from, if you just are looking for a new book for yourself, a co-worker, your mom, dad, anybody, definitely come to the book fair. And then on that Sunday, which happens to be on Halloween, we are having an author's brunch, and the authors are going to be able to talk amongst themselves and discuss the who, what, whys of the journey, get to pick each other's brain, and get to talk to some of the best publishers in the world when it comes to self-publishing, solo publishing, and traditional publishing, and get to hear from them to find out, don't do this, why you should do this, what you should know, what's the responsibility of the publisher, what's the responsibility of the author. Should I self-publish? Am I more traditional publishing? Do I want to open up my own publishing company? What do you want to do? You might not know, but the author's brunch is where you're going to want to hear that information. So make sure you stay tuned to us. Make sure when that tickets come, you'll be able to get first available. Tickets are limited. We still have to be mindful of COVID. So you just want to make sure that you are able to get your tickets before they sell out. Tonight was really quick. I didn't have a lot for you today. We do have someone lined up for next week, and it's okay. Things happen. We're not upset. So who I had scheduled for today, hopefully we'll be able to get her back on a different day, and you'll be able to hear her amazing story. Stay tuned for next week's broadcast here on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Follow us at Legacy Book Bar. Go to our website at www.legacybookbar.com and purchase any of the books that you've seen tonight, as well as some other great titles that we have on our website. I will catch you guys later. You guys still stay safe, still social distance, and still wear your mask. Make sure you have your hand sanitizers. Enjoy the weather. The world has slightly opened up, but we still want to make sure that we are safe. You guys have an amazing night, and I will see you guys next week on the Legacy Book Bar Sip and Chat. Good night, guys, and have a great week.